So, how can you build resilience in your life and your work? So, let me share with you three strategies that help you get started.
Welcome to the Teach, Lead, Innovate podcast, where we dive deep into the heart of innovation, leadership, and transformative ideas shaping the future of education and technology. Each episode is a journey into the minds of visionary educators, thinkers, and leaders who are not just talking about change, they're living it. Real people leading real change. This is where passion meets practice and ideas come to life. Welcome to the Teach, Lead, Innovate podcast.
Whether it's a lesson that did not go as planned, a challenging leadership decision, or a personal hurdle, we've all been there. But here's the thing, setbacks aren't failures. They're opportunities to learn, grow, and build resilience. As we explore today's theme, I want you to think about this. What's one challenge you faced recently, and how did it shape you? Let's turn those challenges into stepping stones together. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Teach, Lead, Innovate. We're starting off the week here on Monday, January 6th, and I hope we all have an amazing week ahead. I'm planning on an amazing week, and you should as well. So today we're going to talk about setbacks. We'll talk about resilience. Some of us we're still going strong on our New Year's resolutions, and I hope that's the case for you as well. But some of us are already starting to experience some hurdles and some struggles. Don't give up. Keep going, right? I think so many times in the past, even and I speak from experience, I have set out on a goal and I've shared this before, and you have you have a rough day, you have a rough moment, and you feel like, okay, it's not even worth it. This wasn't a good goal. So you negotiate yourself out of the goal that you were seeking, or the change, the lifestyle change that you were trying to strive for just a few days earlier. Today's episode, we're going to talk about why you don't want to let that happen. All right. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing forward, becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable after a challenge. Now, research by Dr. Martin Seligman, the founder of positive psychology, shows that resilience is a skill that can be developed through mindset and practice. One of Seligman's most impactful ideas is the concept of learned optimism. By reframing setbacks as temporary and solvable, rather than permanent and personal, we can shift our mindset from defeat to growth. And this is especially important in education and leadership, where challenges are inevitable, but also opportunities are always there to innovate. So I want to share a few examples of, educators turning setbacks into stepping stones. So let's go to the South Bronx Prep in New York. So when South Bronx Prep faced declining test scores and low staff morale, Principal Marisol Gonzalez implemented a resilience building strategy focused on collaborative problem solving. By engaging staff in identifying challenges and brainstorming solutions, they created a plan to improve literacy instruction. 2 years later, reading scores had increased by 25%, and staff reported feeling so much more empowered. So, again, great example of forward-thinking leadership, right? And taking this problem, taking a clear problem and attacking it in a real leadership, in a real bold way, right? So let's go to the corporate world and let's talk about Starbucks. In the corporate world, Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks, faced major challenges when trying to expand the brand internationally. His early failures in the Japanese market led to significant losses. But by learning from those mistakes and adapting the business model, Schultz turned Starbucks into one of the most recognized global brands. It is very difficult for me to go down the street and my daughters see a Starbucks and not want to stop. Luckily, I can still say no, right? But it's everywhere. They're everywhere. And it is recognizable around the world. So resilience is key. Imagine if Howard Schultz just gave it up, right? Now let's talk about another example of resilience. Before becoming one of the world's most beloved authors, J.K. Rowling faced countless rejections from publishers. Countless. Instead of giving up, she used those setbacks to refine her manuscript. The result? The Harry Potter series that has inspired millions. So let me share a news highlight that kind of talks about resilience. There's resilience in the headlines, everybody. This week, Education Week featured a piece on a rural school district in Kansas that faced devastating tornado damage. Instead of succumbing to the setbacks, the community came together to rebuild, not just the school, but the entire curriculum. The district used the opportunity to integrate project-based learning, where students helped design the new school's layout and sustainability features. And the initiative has sparked student engagement and even received national recognition for innovation. This story is a powerful reminder that resilience isn't just about avoiding setbacks. It's about facing them head on and coming out stronger. So how can you build resilience in your life and your work? So let me share with you 3 strategies that help you get started. So instead of seeing a setback as failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can it make me better? The mindset shift is a cornerstone of resilience. You have to have that. It's all in the mind. You have to be able to reframe those challenges as opportunities. Build a support system, all right? Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you, whether it's a mentor, colleague, or friend. Having a support system makes all the difference. And practice self-compassion, right? Take care of yourself and understand yourself. Go easy on yourself. Remember that these setbacks can happen to everyone. Be kind to yourself. Celebrate those small wins and focus on, and I've said this before, focus on progress rather than perfection. Setbacks are inevitable, but they're also stepping stones to success. As you head into this week, I challenge you to look at one challenge. You're facing and think about how it might be shaping you for the better. Resilience, again, isn't about avoiding obstacles. It's about growing through them. So, as always, thank you for joining me on Teach, Lead, Innovate. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, and share out. And if you're listening on one of our audio platforms, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, thank you so much. Make sure you share as well. And if you're watching on YouTube, please comment below and let me know, how are you practicing resilience? What are examples of resilience that you've seen in education, technology, leadership, whatever discipline it is? Remember, we're talking all about cross-discipline this year, right? So I'd love to hear your thoughts and I'd love to join you in that discussion. So, all right, everybody, until next time, stay inspired, stay positive, and have the best day ever.